Stephen, a semi-final is all about victory, but not only did you get that today, a terrific performance, 3-0 win here in Dingwall. You must be absolutely thrilled.
I am. You know, you're always kind of wary getting into a game when you think your form's been good. You know, the last kind of month it's probably been the best we've been. You know, our consistency, levels have been very good. You know, players' performances have been good. So you always wonder, do they kind of rest on their laurels a little bit and think, they've improved. But, I think credit to them, they didn't. They went after the game right early on. We knew it was a tricky pitch. We've had Ross County watched and we see the kind of style of play that they have, and they're quite direct at times and difficult to play against. So we said we had to kind of get the grip of that first. We had to master that side of the game first. We had to be scrappy and pick up the second balls and maybe sometimes the third balls. But once we landed in the ball, could be playing the final third. And I think over the piece, 3-0 was fully deserved. However, with the penalty miss that they had, that's a crucial moment in the game. If it goes to 1-1, suddenly they're in the ascendancy. So, huge credit to Brett. It was a terrific save. He keeps telling me that he's played in every cup game and he's yet to concede a goal. So, credit to him for doing that. But I think all over the pitch, I thought we were excellent.
Goals also came at vital times for you because, you get the goal just when you're getting right on top at Ross County in the first half, after missing some chances as well, and the second and the third almost seemed to take the stuffing out of them as completely.
Well, that's what you have to try and do. We had probably dominated or been in top for the first kind of 35-40 minutes, and when you don't get your reward, it becomes a little bit frustrating. Suddenly the opposition might get a chance or get an opportunity. But Dom Thomas was excellent today. 3 crosses and 3 goals. I've said continually that Dom doesn't get the reward for his good play often enough. There's games this season he's set up 6-7 chances and we haven't been clinical enough to put them away. Today we were. I thought he looked a class above everybody else today. I thought he was a standout player, and that's what he should be at under 20 level. But he was excellent. But scoring at the right time's correct. Young David Turnbull's only 16 years of age. To come in and play in a game of that magnitude for him, Scottish Cup semi-final at under 20s. I think he can play this year and 3 more years at this age group. So very, very good for him. Terrific finisher, good composure, and when you get the chance to go on top and really turn the knife effectively, you have to do it. And I thought we'd done that.
Motherwell will be going to Hampden for their first final, certainly the Youth Cup for almost 30 years. It must be an honour and a privilege for you to be able to lead your team out there, given the exploits that they have had this season, because they've had a cracking season so far, and hopefully you can go one more when it gets to Hampden.
Well, every time I speak to you after a cup win, you keep saying, "Can you win the next one? Can you win the next one?" So, we are still a few weeks away from it. I think it's late April sometime. So, a lot of work to be done between now and then. But it's a privilege to work with the players. It's just to see the improvement. I was always harping on at the start of the season about consistency, and that's how you improve as a young player. That's how the manager will maybe take a little bit of a gamble on you and put you in the first team. And probably the first half of the season, Ben Hall and Chris Cadden were probably our 2 most consistent players. And it's no coincidence, for me, they're now playing in the first team. There's other players now getting up around that consistency mark who are now looking proper football players, who have improved in every aspect of their game. Their decision making is much, much better. There's not as many mistakes in their play. They look efficient in everything they do. So, that's the level we want to get them to. We still think there's a long way to go with some of them. But to see the improvement level and for me to get the reward of seeing them doing it is terrific. So yes, I'm the manager. You may get plaudits, but they put the hours in, they put the work in. Andrew Bowles has come in the physical side and the strength and conditioning side, and the players are looking trim. Their weight's going down, their body fat's coming down, they're looking stronger. So all we can do is try and give them a platform to go and improve. We're doing that, but they're taking it on board and they're wanting to go and do it themselves.
Stephen, thank you. Well done.
Pleasure.